So this is a very simple stretch that you can do to open up the chest, stretch the muscles at the front here, so all your pec muscles that get quite tight when you're in that kind of forward position. So if your job involves you to be rounded, maybe you're working at a desk, maybe you're on a laptop, a computer, maybe you're on your phones, or you just, you're working with food, etc., or you're a hairdresser, anything that involves that kind of rounded shoulders. So this muscle gets quite tight. You can actually stretch it very effectively through a doorway, so using the door frame to stretch. Now, some people prefer to do 2 arms at the same time. I personally find that when you do one at a time, you get a much better stretch. So I'm going to stretch off my right arm. So my right arm is going against the door frame. So the whole of the forearm now is pressing against the door frame. I'm in that 90-degree position, and then I'm just going to step through. So my body is staying straight. I'm not twisting towards the wall. So I'm keeping my body straight as I'm just pushing through. So that'll feel the stretch all the way through the front of the pec there. Now, if you wanted to take that a little bit deeper, you could even angle your body slightly away from the wall and then stretch through there. So that'll intensify the stretch even further. If it's feeling too uncomfortable and it's very tight, you might even want to come near towards the wall initially and then work your way into that extended position. So it just depends on how much mobility you've got and how comfortable it is. Try not to go into pain. So it should feel like a tightness, a discomfort, but never sort of push it past the pain point. You don't want to injure yourself or cause any damage. So just, that uncomfortable stretch is what you should feel. So like a 1 or 2 out of 10 discomfort. Hold it maybe for, 10, 15 seconds, and then you could do it, maybe 3 or 4 times on each side. But it's a really handy way, to stretch it off throughout your working day as well. As you're walking through a door, you could just stop and do some stretches. So yeah, give that one a try.